Hey guys, this is Craig Waters from workwithcraigwaters.com, and this is the sixth video in a 10 video series. Today I want to talk about your daily activities. Very briefly, the things that I do first thing when I get up in the morning is I got to have my cup of coffee. So I make my coffee in my new Keurig, by the way, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so I get sidetracked very easily. It's like that movie Up, Dog. Anyway, the what do I do? What's my daily activity? Well, I'll start with my cup of coffee. I sit down and I have a little book that I read that is like a daily devotional. And I do my daily devotional, and then I have some people call it meditation time. I call it prayer time. I talk to God and hope that He's listening and gets my day started. Then I read my intention, and I'll talk more about that on another video, but basically you set your intention as to what you want to do. And intention is, where do you want to go, and what are you willing to do to get there. Think about, you're going to leave from your house and drive to New York City or wherever. Where you are is your house, and where you want to go is New York City. But how are you going to get there? What vehicle are you going to use? There's cars, there's trains, there's airplanes, so that's something we'll talk about in another video, is the vehicle that you use to get from place A to B. So before I get too far sidetracked, get my cup of coffee, I do my daily devotional, I have my prayer time, I read my intention. Okay, if you're writing that down, write those down. Then I head over to my computer, and at that point I go to emails, and I check my emails from the night. What I like to see is how much money I made while I was sleeping. That's pretty cool. You wake up and you got $1,000 or something like that. It's really freaking awesome. So I check emails. I also go to Facebook because I have a business Facebook fan page, and I check for comments and do whatever I need to do there. So all of that, my emails and my Facebook, takes me about 20 minutes. At that point, I am out of email and I'm out of Facebook. You put it down. You cannot go back to it until a set time. Well, my set time is after lunch. So I normally eat lunch about 12:30. So then I go back to Facebook and email just to check on things, because I do advertising on Facebook. And it's nice to see if I made some more money. Anyway. That's the problem that most people run into, is number one, they don't have a plan of action or a system to follow. And number two, you think that you're doing stuff, but all you're doing is checking your your emails, and doing games on Facebook. Man, that's not advertising. That's not going to make you any money on the internet. So that's the first thing I do, is I get those out of the way, and then I start marketing. Marketing is doing some advertising. It could be that I'm designing a new lead capture page or squeeze page, as we talked about before. Excuse me, got an itchy nose. I may design a new lead capture page and then test it. Testing is very important, because you don't want to just do one page and then put it out there and spend money on advertising to find out that page doesn't work. So you have to test everything. I will then change something to see if that helps, or sometimes you got to get rid of that lead capture page altogether and go to something new. So that's what you have to do, is work on your advertising and your marketing, because if you're not promoting your product to people, they're never going to see it, like we talked about in the previous video. You have to be able to market and capture an audience, and so that's what you're looking for by marketing on the internet. There's millions of people on the internet, and you need to fine tune to who you are talking to. Are you looking for young people, young females, or are you looking for old male? I mean, who is your category that your product sells to? If I have dog collars that I'm selling, I don't want to market or advertise to cat people or horse people, because that's not my niche. That's not the market. You understand what I'm saying? So you need to figure out who is your market. Who is it supposed to be for? Okay? And then I'll have lunch. I actually go for a walk. I live here on a lake. It's just kind of I'm at the dead end of the street. So I walk a half a mile to the main road, and I walk a half a mile back. Then I eat some lunch. Then I'll check my emails, and I check my Facebook again, see if there's any comments on the fan page, and of course see if I made some more money. And then I'm back into advertising and marketing, or I'm done for the day. I'll be honest with you. One time, not long ago, I made $4,000 before lunch, and so I'm like, crap, man, I'm not going to go back and work. I'm just going to take the day off. And so I got in the boat and went and played. And that's the nice thing you can do. I have choices, and I want you to have choices so that you don't have to go to a job every day and suffer through working with people that you don't want to work with. Now, not everybody's that way, and I understand that. But wouldn't it be nice to work there because you want to, not because you have to? Click on the link below. You know the link. It's workwithcraigwaters.com. Put your email in, check out the video, and join me. Because if working from home is something you want to do, and making a nice income to where you don't have to go get another job, then we need to talk. We need to talk. So that's pretty much it. That's the system. I laid it out for you. I'm here to help in any way I can, and I look forward to working with you. Take care. Bye.